In today's video, I'm gonna do something a little different. But before we get started into that, let me just exquisite. Hey guys, it's Jay here, and we're just soaking up that good ass energy on my beautiful brown skin. And today's video is gonna be something a little different. As you can tell, as the scenery is a little different, I'm in my car. I just wanted to have a quick talk with you guys. I just came out here in nature, and I just finished meditating, and I feel great. I wanted to talk about an experience that I had the other day whenever I drove through my old neighborhood, and the feelings that I felt whenever I was there. It felt kind of like I was a totally different person. It was like I changed so much, and I know I have. I've changed a lot since my old place where I used to live. And I remember all the bad things and all the good things. I remember how I came from being very depressed, anxiety, panic attacks, and sleep paralysis, and all these random things, all these, like, I guess you can say mental illnesses, and how I've overcame that. And I truly believe meditation has truly saved my life. And here's why. I truly believe meditation is the key to changing your life. If you look at me from a year ago, before I moved over to my new place, I was a totally different person. And it's crazy because I remember telling myself that this is a new start, and I was going to make the best of it. I didn't know how, but I knew I was going to make the best of it. I remember whenever I was driving through my old neighborhood and I seen the park that I used to sit at. And I remember that I would just drive through, and I would just sit in my car at the park. And I would just sit there and I would think, man, like, if I died today, would it all be worth it? Would my soul be at peace? Would it be worth it? I had very dark thoughts, and maybe that was my superpower. I looked at my anxiety and my depression as a bad thing. But in reality, it's just I'm very in tune with my feelings and my emotions. And when I said, would this be worth it if I had died? I wouldn't have been at peace at that moment. I wouldn't have been at peace because I didn't know what I wanted to do, right? I didn't know what my purpose here on this earth was for, or in this matrix, what it was for, what I was set here to be here for. Whenever I first started meditating, my life completely changed. I remember the first time I meditated, and I was thinking about all the things that I've been through in my life, all the bad things. And then I remember telling myself, let it go. Let it go and allow change to happen. Because I started meditating so that way I can grow as a person. Because I felt that I can't help nobody if I can't help myself. So I took time out for myself. And that's why I say that it's very important to take time out for yourself. Because you can't change anything in your life without making change. Change is necessary. Change is not bad. And whenever I became welcoming to change, that's when my life completely changed for the better. I have lost a lot of people in my life. I have lost a lot of people in this journey and in my life. I have watched people pass through cancers, very close family members to cancers. And that threw me through a very string of depression. I remember when I drove past my old house, I felt those feelings again. But then I remember that I am not there anymore. I am not in that same state of mind anymore. I am not there mentally anymore. I have grown from that. I have moved on, and I am better. Although I'm not perfect, I do think negatively sometimes, and I have to catch myself. I'm not saying I am a perfect person. I'm not saying that, I always think positive. No. That's just unrealistic. We're human. I feel that if I never went through that depression, I never had those good and bad things happen to me, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I'm very grateful for everything that has ever happened to me, regardless of it's being good or bad. To see that old house, that old neighborhood, all of the old people that I used to hang out with, that I don't talk to anymore. And it's crazy because a lot of people haven't moved on. They're stationary. They are afraid of change. I want to tell you, change has changed my life. And I am very grateful for that change. It's crazy to me that I went from that to who I am today. That's what gets me. That's what was on my mind when I drove through that neighborhood. That was what was on my mind. How I went from depression, where I wanted to not live another day, to I am happy and I can't wait to continue my journey. I can't wait. I am in love with what I am doing. I am in love with my life. I am in love. I am absolutely in love with myself. I have little to none insecurities about myself. And I'm still working. I am not perfect. I am still working on myself. Every single day I work on myself. There's always something to improve. I feel like this is probably going to be my longest video, and I hope that you actually understand what I'm trying to get at here. Change is everything. And if you want something in your life, then you must allow change. And then once ever you allow change into your life, you try to dig deep and understand who you truly are, then you could find your dream, you can find your happiness, and you can find what your calling is for on this earth. And then you will just soak up that good ass energy, baby, on your beautiful skin. Oh! Low key, I almost hit my head on my review mirror. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video and you gained something out of it, leave a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments. Peace.